Well, here we are, our very first Writers Roundup here at Iron Smoke Distillery. Our stage is all ready and powered up to go. We have our featured act, Fink and Parker Story. They're going to kick things off for us at 3 p.m. Afterwards, we have our first Writers Round featuring Cooper Scotti, Dallas Greene, and Bradley Freedman. All very diverse talents, all going to bring their stories and their original songs to our stage. After that, we have an open platform for any songwriters to come and perform their songs, and we'll see where that brings us. So, what do you say? Let's round them up.
I'm in a better place now. I got nothing on my mind.
So I am sitting here with February's featured act, Fink and Parker Story. Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, yeah.
Amazing set. Have you guys ever experienced a writer's round before?
I've done one back when Funk and Waffles RIP was still around. They had like the singer-songwriter in a round. I did that one time, but I love it. I kind of wish there were more of these in Rochester. It's such a fun idea.
This is the first time I've experienced something like this. We went to Nashville about 2 years ago, and we didn't get to experience anything like this. But I've seen it on social media, and always wanted to visit and just kind of experience one of these types of events.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being a part of our first one. It was really special to have you. I love your style. How would you explain your style to our audience for those listeners who haven't yet heard you?
So we realized that we're really bad at describing our style, but I think because of our musical backgrounds, it does make it very unique. So I come from classical training as well as jazz training. We both do church music, and Kara came from in high school doing musical theater, but also studying classical guitar and composition, and just a variety of styles. So those melding together kind of come into like I guess in two genres, folk jazz, if you could call it just two genres. Yeah.
Cool. Great. She's good with it. All right. How long have you guys been playing together?
We've been performing for about 2 years together. We perform both as a duo, and we also have a band we perform with.
Okay. And the band's...
We're called My Vegan Uncle.
How many pieces is My Vegan Uncle?
So I'll take this one. My Vegan Uncle is a 4-piece band, so we also have bass and drums in that one. So that one's like, we call it neo jazz because it's kind of like neo soul, but it's more on the jazz side.
Very cool. And my last question is, what inspires you as songwriters? Like in the dreary months of this Rochester weather that we have, like where do you draw your inspiration from?
So I think it's just constantly listening inspires us, and then just the rigors of life inspire us all the time. It's more Kara who does the songwriting in terms of lyrical content, but just as a collaborative effort, it's the seasons and just the way that kind of we weave through that in life.
I tend to be really just blunt and straightforward about where I am in my life when I write. So even if that's like my song about I have writer's block and I don't know what to write about because I'm happy and not sad. So my inspiration really just comes from the seasons of life that I'm in, but I also have like a degree in philosophy. So a lot of my songwriting, it's like my brain vomit on put to music.
Awesome. Well, I think you guys are brilliant. I can't wait to hear more. I hope to see My Vegan Uncle in the future. And where could everybody find your music?
We're actually working on an EP right now, so look out for that in probably July or August of this year. And My Vegan Uncle has 2 singles on Bandcamp.
Awesome. My Facebook page is Kara with a K, Fink. That's Kara Fink Music on Facebook. And I have, like, if you just like me as a person, you can always follow my Instagram, which I post music on a lot. So that's Kara_THO, Kara though. Yeah.
Kara Fink and Parker Story, thank you very much. And thank you very much for listening and attend to all that attended Writers Roundup today here at Iron Smoke.
Can't wait to see your pretty face. I passed out not too long ago when everything is moving kinda slow. But there's one thing I know, which way to go, to be on the steps of your front door. And right about now, I don't know how, but you might be.
Hi, everybody. I am sitting currently with today's Writers Roundup, our first round. I have Cooper Scotti, Dallas Greene, Bradley Freedman. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Pretty good. Excellent.
We're all feeling pretty good. It's been an amazing day. My question of the day for all of you is, what inspires you as writers? What inspires you to write? Dallas, you want to start?
Sure. I think what inspires me to write the most would be any sort of situation in my life that I feel like I have so much to say that I can't just say it in a conversation. And there might be a lot of emotion behind it, so I want to make sure that I put it in a way that every time I sing it, it's almost like a cathartic sort of situation. Like I can just let out all of these thoughts and emotions every time I play that song. I think about that the most, I think. So that inspires me to write, but also a little bit the pressure of other musicians that are writing. And I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with everybody. That's another like less creative reason, but it's definitely a part of it.
So I'd say like what inspires me to write is just kind of having music that people can listen to, and you know, just music that people can relate to. Like I just want something I can say that it's mine, that people say like, oh, I love that song because it reminds me of what I went through. Something that's just kind of relatable. You know, that's kind of what my big inspiration is just having a song that people can relate to, or something that just speaks to them, you know?
I love writing. I love it. Honestly, I get anxiety if I don't write, though, because I write about stuff I've lived through, and that's why I have dumb songs like about pizza and Bond with Bondage, but it's still, if I don't write about it, I get anxiety, so that's why I write. Love it. It's a blessing and a curse. It's beautiful.
I agree 100%. Thank you guys so much for participating today. Like, honestly, such a great group. For those that missed it, hopefully you'll get a recap and you'll join us in the next Writers Roundup. We have so much more talent in this town to look forward to listening to, and make sure you check out each of them and their web pages and web links. You guys rock. Thank you. Well, there we have it. Our first Writers Roundup is a wrap. We hope you guys enjoyed our show, and we hope you stay warm in the meantime. We will see you back here at Iron Smoke Distillery on March 15th, 1 month away, with a whole brand new lineup of fresh talent. Thank you guys.